Hey everybody, we are here, of course, at the Fantasy Flight Worlds Championship weekend. I'm Robert, and I am joined here by Scott Williams, otherwise known as Mr. Froggies.
Yep.
So you flew in today, or was it yesterday?
I flew in yesterday.
You flew in yesterday. You're here to play what?
I'm mostly X-Wing.
All right.
Just all X-Wing all the time.
X-Wing all the time. What is going on today? What have you been up to? Tell us what we need to know about X-Wing.
So today was an awesome event. We did the escalation event. Mm-hmm. So you start off with a 60-point squad.
Okay.
And then you go to a 90-point squad, and you have to carry over 30 points of ships from that. And then you go to 120, and you carry over 50, and it slowly builds. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was. The lists were all over the board. It was a lot of fun.
So what does this kind of format allow you to do with your list? What kind of things are you able to field that you might want to with 100 points, but you can't work it in?
I mean, my final bout, he was running 3 bounty hunters with heavy laser cannons and Jonas.
What? That's a lot of firepower.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, it was like so scary. But
so how'd you manage that?
I had 11 ships on the board.
Super tie swarm.
And I managed to block him and get him on 2 asteroids.
Wow.
So that
just pinned him down and then blew him up.
And then my dice were like, they were on fire, and he's like, I got a hit. And I'm like, yeah, it's just.
So did you know about this format in advance?
Yeah.
So how'd you prepare for it?
I didn't really. I thought about it, but it's actually having to carry over the ships is tricky. Mm-hmm. It was hard. So I just let my brain just put it aside and just went, well, I'm just going to take Swarm.
Okay.
I don't have to think too hard, and I'll just carry points over.
It's the same Swarm used to, just with more of it.
Yeah, and more.
Yeah.
And now some more. Yeah. So.
That's great. So what are the big favorite lists that you've been seeing today?
Well, Morton, he's this Scandinavian champion.
Okay.
He's from Sweden. He borrowed a bunch of TIE fighters from one of my friends, and so he's got 12 TIE fighters.
Nice.
For the final. So that one's just the sheer number of ships.
Is that what's going on the far table right now?
Yeah. And then there's been a lot of
That's a tight cluster of TIE fighters.
Yeah. There's been a lot of Falcons hitting the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've seen a lot of like 2 or 3 B-wings with some X-wings as well. So 6 stock Rebel ships.
Nice.
It's just
fully upgraded, or what are they doing?
The B-wings, it's kind of all over. Some of them are going the heavy laser cannon route, and some of them are going the advanced sensors, so they can be way more maneuverable.
Yeah, totally.
And it's hard to say. It's the advanced sensors really, you can just run into them and still get your action.
Yeah.
And I don't care you have a heavy laser cannon. I'll shoot the guy behind you.
Totally.
So it's really interesting, how things have changed with this wave. So.
And how does the game play when you have that many more points on the map? Do collisions happen more often than they would otherwise? Is it like an exponential curve? Is there just crazy stuff happening all the time?
Yeah, it is. But with that number of ships shooting, things disappear
quick. They clear out quick.
Yeah,
cool.
So it's it is a cluster, but once you kind of hit and then move away and then rejoin the fight, things are thinning out, so it ends up getting down.
It's only crazy for a little while.
Yeah, it's crazy for a little while. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, man. Well, what else are you going to be looking forward to with X-Wing this weekend?
So tomorrow is Furballs. So it's just you meet other players. You have 30 points, and you get 1 ship, and it's 4-on-4.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm looking to just meet some people that I've played online.
Excellent.
And also help new players get in. That I'm. Help teach people so that they're ready for the big show. And then, of course, the championship.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So.
How many players have you met that you've already connected with online? Has there been a few, a lot?
It's been a lot.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been maybe a dozen people.
Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah. Well, the Vassal tournament, they're going to try and finish it here.
Okay.
Because
that's awesome.
Richard's computer died, so they're going to try and just play it live, and we're going to see if maybe someone can record it. But,
what? We don't do that.
Yeah, no, not that stuff. So we'll do that. I've met a whole bunch of people.
That's fantastic.
40 plus players in the Vassal tournament. So yeah,
that's a lot. Excellent, man. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We'll check back with you, I'm sure.
Definitely.
And keep enjoying, and we'll have more from you from the Fantasy Flight Worlds Championship weekend.